This is Sara's signature collection for the holidays this year, and it's a good one. It's a great one. It's also at a weekly deal drop price. The joke of it is this was supposed to last a week. It's lasting one day. This is the final presentation we have available for you. And there's a monster amount of stuff here, folks. So I'm going to defer to Sara to take you through bit by bit by bit by bit. Producer Brandon, how many of these are now available? 390, 390 on something that people collect, that people look for, that people search out and seek out. You must be very proud of this year's signature collection. In fact, she's so proud that she's speechless. We just lost Sara's Skype feed, but we'll get Sara back any second. So when you talk about a Sara signature, we're looking for a design, a feel, a look. And for the holidays that you see here, I want you to notice that it's festive with the color palette. It's traditional, it's high-end, it's elegant, it's refreshing. That's what it feels like. And it combines that Christmas aesthetic, which is traditional, but there's contemporary elements in there as well. So to give you a very quick overview, you're going to get 4 clear acrylic stamps, including the Forest Glade, Christmas Wishes, Santa Claus, and Christmas Sparkle. You're going to get 5 metal dies. Remember, you've got to add all this up in your own mind because it's hundreds of dollars of value. Christmas Rose, Christmas Poinsettia, Christmas Rose Wreath, Winter Wonderland, Ornate Frame, Snowflakes. The Season's Greeting stamp and die set, the Snowflakes and Swirls metal die edgeable, the 5x7 Oh Christmas Tree 2D embossing folder, the 5.5x5.5 Christmas Rose's 3D embossing folder. Sara, I've only gone through half of the list. You get everything you could want and then some.
I know, and as you said, Adam, I do 1 a year.
Yeah.
I do 6 Sara signatures. We do 1 for Christmas, and they become collector's editions. People love them, and I have wanted to do this for years. This is me wrapped up for Christmas. If you had to epitomise what I want my life to be at Christmas, it is this look. And can I just say a massive thank you out the gate to Jess, our buyer, for selecting this to be the weekly deal drop. I pushed them to get it under the $200 mark. When we do, oh, look at that, how gorgeous is that? Oh, I'm going to get overly excited, Adam. So I pushed, when we designed this, it was just over the $200 mark for everything. And I was like, no, we've got to get it under, we've got to get it under. And we've got it to $189 for the big collection. And that is one of our mega deals. And Jess at last minute selected it to go into weekly deal drop, which meant it got dropped to the $149, which means you are getting a $200 collection for that $149. Now, it's got the 12x12 pad. This, you haven't seen us do these, Adam. You're going to love this. This is a 48 sheet pad where you've got all of the toppers. Look at all pages and pages of toppers, right? So the simple toppers you've just got hundreds of, and I kid you not. Hey, look at these. Look at them, like the Happy Christmas. They're ready to go. And then you've got loads of pages of these, which are your little mini 4x4 card toppers. And then we move into die cut decoupage. We've actually put you die cut decoupage in a pad, and there are pages and pages and pages, and all of these, your Christmas trees, your robins and everything, they're all die cut, so you're just going to pop them out. And you've probably got enough in here, Adam, to make 100 cards comfortably, right? We've then got the 6x6 pad, totally different pad. I'm going to have to take me time and show you, because it is something special, and it's the only, look at that, that's a whole card front.
I love it.
When I said this was me as a card, as Christmas all wrapped up. It's my colour palette, it's my theme, do you know what it is, Adam? It's a feeling. Yes, you look at these and you wrap it all up, and it is a feeling, and it's how I like to feel Christmas. And we've talked about this sort of theme for a couple of years now, and the team haven't been quite able to illustrate it right, where I've gone, yes, that's it. So we've kept going back to the drawing board. This is it, right? So you get the 12x12 pad, the 8x8 topper and decoupage pad, the 6x6 pad as well. We then get the linen cardstock. Remember, it's a mega bundle, so it's everything I'm showing you without exception. There's no extras. It's all in the kit. Get the linen card pad. Flower forming. We've put the flower forming foam in the white and also the green. So you get 7 white sheets, 5 green sheets in here as well, okay? And then I'm going to knock your socks off by going through all the extras, but there's loads. So because we're doing flower forming, we've got all the flower forming stamens. You've got a beautiful pot of the glitter paste in here, and if I show you the colour, it is gorgeous because it's this iridescent sparkle. So you've got the pot of beautiful iridescent sparkle in here.
Do I get that, Sarah? Do I get that?
Everything. Everything I'm showing you, Adam, you get all of it. And then also, look at this, it's just so expensive. Spools of beautiful ribbon.
Oh, wow.
It's not even ribbon, it's like a gorgeous lace that you're going to use on your card. So you get the spool of lace on here as well, right? Then we start on what I always call the hardware. And the hardware, because everything has been hand illustrated, because it's the biggest collection, the whole team work on this. All of my illustrators all bring their own special talents. This is that wispy finish Christmas tree. That is a card waiting to go in and of itself. That could have been a standalone product, just that iconic wispy Christmas tree, okay? And then talking about iconic standalones, the Christmas rose. This is what the whole collection's built around, and it's been sculpted in detail to give you this effect. I mean, you've just got to see that rose to appreciate the depth and the detail. That is in a 3D embossing folder. I mean, the work that goes into these, you can't even imagine, because they've got to be hand sculpted, these, when we make the molds to make them. So that is your 3D embossing folder. Then we move through all of our dies. So you've got loads of these. Now, if you like the flower forming, you can do your own Christmas poinsettia. So that is your Christmas poinsettia, and then that is using some of those beautiful 6x6 papers with the poinsettia pieces. Adam, I'm not even a third of the way through the collection, just to put it into perspective. And I think we've got 2 minutes left.
Just so you know, my love, we're under 300 now. There's, I think, 295, you said, producer Brandon? 295 left. This was supposed to last all week. This is the end of it. This is the final presentation. Again, a weekly deal drop is a week-long thing. It ends on Sunday night, but this is a hit. It's a big hit. But I do feel, though, Sarah, and I know we're midway, and I apologize, I do feel there's a lot of folks that tune in specifically to see what you've done next as part of... This is your signature. It's got your face on it. It's the peak of all the designs.
And I only do one a year, and 10 years I've been doing these now, and we've had people collecting these, Adam, for 10 years. And I'm just going to say now, it is an iconic showpiece. And do you know the pressure that I feel every year to get stronger and stronger and stronger with the design? That is what manifests itself in a design like this. I mean, look at this, that beautiful Santa Claus. The frame is from here, Adam. You've got the beautiful background papers from the 12x12 pad, which is on the side of the screen because you can get extras of it, but it is in the collection already, so don't think you have to buy it separate. It's just if you want multiples of it. You've got things like the gorgeous little scenes. Adam, use these with your tags. Do the matching tags and pieces, but then also look at this. It works into this beautiful background panel. That there is a die cut that I'm going to come to in a second, and everything's designed to work. The typography on this is another level. It's all been hand drawn and hand done, but look how that typography also works in that same frame. Everything is planned together. And remember, you're going to get this home. You're then going to go onto YouTube and you're going to search Sara Signature Christmas Rose. It's not up there yet, but it's within a couple of weeks. There's going to be a whole 2-hour tutorial teaching you how to use this, how to get the most from it, some glorious cards, all the help and support that you need. You've got to remember, we don't just kind of give you a massive collection like this and then hope that you know what to do with it. Our designers make hundreds of cards. If you're not already in that Facebook group, go and join Fans of Crafters Companion on HSN. You will see all of our designers that have made the beautiful cards I've got today. We'll be posting all of them. I have to just stop from that to take a moment to appreciate how beautiful this card is.
Yes.
I mean, look at this with the little, and all I was showing you really was the trees, but this is from that 6x6 paper pad, the iconic artwork on this. That is what we've been working so hard to get right, is that incredible artwork and then bringing it through all of the dies as well as the stamps so that it pulls everything together. And yes, it's Christmas Rose, but you've got things like the gorgeous edgeable. So you've got those lovely snowflakes, which are going to work gorgeously well with the vintage Santa Claus on here. I mean, he is just fabulous. I could show you cards all day till the cows come home and you still will not be inspired enough. You've got to get in that Facebook group, Adam. You've got to get on YouTube and look for the ideas, because the cards that you could make if you get this collection, if you're one of them last couple of hundred people, the cards that you could make with this are hands down the most beautiful, exquisite ones that you will get all day.
It's just a feeling, right? It's that feeling that it provokes when you see the imagery and you see the colors and you see the snowfall and you see the wispy trees and you see the reindeer and you see Santa. It's a feeling. And it's a feeling that makes us happy, that lifts our soul and makes our spirit soar. We're 180 left. This will sell out. Again, I just don't want anybody to think, oh, it'll be available tomorrow. It's the weekly deal drop. It's here all week long. You're the last that can buy it. I do think it's important to make a statement, though, and make sure everybody understands. With your feedback, Sara has now really committed to making sure we have more of the mega bundles available. We used to list it as mega bundle. We used to do standard bundles and mega bundles, and the standard bundle didn't come with everything, the mega did. We wanted to make it easier for everybody, so we now offer everything. So you are buying every single thing that you need to make. Everything on this table is what you are getting. Is everything you will get. I mean, it really is a remarkable value. So you can have fun out of the box. Value for money is there, but the exclusivity of this design, you knocked it out of the park, Sara, with this, and it's a thrill to see people responding to what was a labor of love for you.
Do you know, it is a thrill to see that. Do you know what's never a thrill to see, Adam? Is next week when people start ringing our office and saying, I've missed out on the Sara signature. When's it coming back?
Yes, yeah.
Because every one of these we make, it's not just that, all right, well, after this week it goes up to the $189. It's not, it won't be available. It probably won't even be available past the end of this show. And then we don't bring it back. We don't repeat. We don't reprint these. It's literally a one-off production run on these.
I do want to make sure that I show you this. If you would like the 12 by 12 paper pad, we do have some available that you can purchase.